It's Gigi, and I'm coming back with another collective reading energy for all signs, okay? I don't know, there's so many things happening. Today I have to give you the date. It's the 17th of January. I may not post this reading on the day of, but I've been told many times that my reading resonates weeks, sometimes months after. I'm still going to be posting this reading, okay? General, you guys, I have to say general, you know what that means, okay, for all signs. If that doesn't resonate with you, you guys don't try to read too much into the reading. Just let it go. Let's not waste any time and start your reading. Ooh. There's a family man, a man of good reputation, essentially someone who was seen as educated. It could be a boss too. Something is being revealed. Something is coming out. Okay. He could be asked to step away from a family situation, or it could be there could be some fingers pointing at him. Have the King of Pentacles in a reverse. Okay. Could be because he tried to make something happen, or maybe he, or because it's a he. Okay, it's a King of Pentacles here. It's just the energy. But there's someone, maybe a family person, who tried to take over a situation. They did behind people's back. They did it behind the scene. Something that has to do with a three-way or third-party connection. Someone from the past. Someone who kept a lover around for a long time. There was a lover in the past that someone was hiding, and it's being revealed. Could be due to some changes happening here, fast change, after some type of a return, after a trip, after some vacation. Okay, something happened when, well, could be that that person connects to this old friend, this old connection when they go away, or when they go to a trip, or when they move, or they move around a lot in order to be able to maintain that third party here. It created a lot of pain in someone's life. Okay, someone is, I have the Nine of Cups is very energy is a very positive energy around, but the King of Pentacles, because this is the person I'm talking about. It could be someone who's definitely looking for themselves here. I see someone who was maintaining many relationships. They were holding people through money. They used their money here, or they could have used their work in order to establish many sexual relationship, because the Eight of Wands is very sexual. It's a very sexual energy. So there is like a huge manipulator, okay, who was really using their job, their business, because King of Pentacles is in a reverse, at a faraway place or at a different location to maintain different type of lives. It's coming out here. Six of Cups is here. There's definitely something that took place, someone that they knew. Maybe they knew that person before you, or maybe they try to get involved with someone from the past. It could be a man who's still attached to a past lover, still trying to make something happen with someone from the past. Ooh, Ace of Rods is in a reverse. There's not going to be a beginning. It's actually, it's maybe that person was scheming in order to entangle someone else as a third party here. And it's not going to work. It created a lot of sadness for other people, or for that person, okay? I feel that they're having a lot of regrets because they're in a reverse next to the Ace of Wands. So they couldn't really get their cake and eat it too. Someone is really truly obsessed about themselves, and they're deceitful. I also see same-sex relationship here. It could be a man who was entertaining men and women in a foreign place, or in at a distance. Could be another state, something like that. They were mingling and going to restaurant and places, acting like they were top dog, or I don't even know, acting like they're the big, you know, shot, and trying to use and get things happen, try to get their way with the Eight of Wands, make something happen, and try to convince people really quickly. They go in people's life. This is how the King of Pentacles in the reverse function. They meet people, all right? They give them the impression that they are attracted. That could be done even around a lot of people. The two people could have a connection and nobody else knows about it. But this manipulator here, or it could be a woman too, but it's a men energy here, used to really get people, even in a group, they used to be able to grab someone and try to keep them in secret, keep them away from other people and entertain them or make them believe a certain way in order to get their way with them. Ace of Wands is in a reverse. It's something they work really hard. They try to work really hard to get someone here. Someone that they Six of Cups. Someone younger here. Seven of Wands in a reverse. It failed. They defeated. Five of Cups in a reverse. I want to continue being deceitful here. My divine masculine, my divine feminine here. There's definitely someone who's being watched here. I'm not seeing that a lover is being watched. I'm seeing that the manipulator here, the narcissist, is being watched, is being looked at by some other energy here. Someone is looking at them. Someone is watching them. Ace of Wands in a reverse. Something didn't happen. Something was stopped here. Okay, they were working towards something, putting work towards something in order to get someone. Could be they were trying, because after the Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, so they're trying to get someone single. Maybe they were acting single. Someone was acting single. Very deceitful. In order to really mingle with other women or mingle with other men, because I see both sex. Okay. Knight of Swords in a reverse. Six of Pentacles in a reverse. The Hermit. Wow. Okay. I feel someone is having, could be either many ways here. There's definitely a man who's definitely wearing a mask about his true desires here, because I see both men and women. So someone is definitely hiding multiple relationships here. And I don't know why some relationships are linked to work, or they definitely use their work. They use money. They could be also dealing with escorts and prostitutions here. Five of Cups is in a reverse. So there's a definitely, they're going to continue doing with it because they refuse to admit. Someone is in denial. There's someone who is being there's pointing fingers pointing at this person here, and that person is in complete denial. I feel deny here. Okay. All right. Also, there's some type of energy of asking for forgiveness. Someone is really at their wit's end, just because they're being defeated now. The King of Pentacles is being defeated. Seven of Rods is in a reverse. They're meeting, someone is meeting a very strong enemy here. for their wrongdoing, they are now meeting a strong enemy. I'm not sure if it's someone they mingle with or that they try to manipulate a situation to get someone and that person is turning against them. That could be what's happening here. Because the Six of Pentacles is in a reverse. This card here. In a reverse, it's about being on their guard. So whoever they try to connect with was on their guard. And they were right. You were right. If that's you, you were right to be on your guard from this narcissist and not to, maybe you questioned them. You had to look into their behavior, search them a little bit, and you find out they're deceitful. And they could be hiding the fact that they're not doing well financially, but they're looking like they're stable, but they're not. They're not doing well financially at all. They're doing horrible financially. They're losing money here. All right. I feel like this King of Pentacles seems to be bored in his own private life, in his regular life. I see someone at home bored, not knowing what to do, and they're on the laptop, just wasting time. And they're just trying to activate different, stimulation. All right. And I have the Hermit here next to the Nine of Cups. So this is someone who will in the future have some profound reflection about their behavior. They're going to have to look at themselves in a deeper way. Okay? Because the Hermit brings a solution. It's like, well, look here what you're doing. Look what happened. Okay? That's someone of experience. Okay? With the Nine of Cups here, someone is kind of with, so I feel like someone is really emotional here because they feel that they're being watched right now. That could be you, my divine feminine, watching. There's this divine masculine who used to be able to have the floor to really act a fool or maybe use their ego, has now fingers pointing at them, and are meeting strong enemy. There's a strong enemy around. They don't know who that is. They might have many. Well, I mean, if they've been using people this way, then of course it's going to come back. Ace of Wands is in a reverse. They might be hiding some sexual dysfunction issues here. Maybe there's a man who's focused on work. He's all about work, but the real issue with that man is he hates women. Ace of Wands is in a reverse. I see like maybe there's a man, King of Pentacles, there's a man who's having some sexual dysfunction, who's acting a certain way to delude people. But there's other people that are looking at them now. The Hermit. All right. They're looking at their long-term behavior. They're looking at the history. They're looking at things happen around them, close to them. And they're trying to there's different people looking at this person now. Judgment. Wow. In the future. What happened is someone realized that this divine masculine, this person, this man, this father figure, this boss, this colleague, this brother, whoever that is, was juggling two things. In the back of people could be that they had like a sideline. Ace of Rods, something illegal, something that is not positive, some negative sideline. They were making money on the side. Dark money, black money. Two of Pentacles in a reverse. They're not able to juggle now. Maybe it's because of the COVID, right? A lot of, I'm hearing a lot of things that stopped since the COVID, guys. There's negative, but there's also things that people have more time to look into others now, behavior and putting two and two together. But the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, that put a stop to someone who was juggling something in the back, something illegal. They were making profits illegally. It could have been through women or something like that. But I feel someone hate women, but they don't let it show. But with the Judgment here, it's a few things going to be leaked That could be why people are going to be pointing fingers in the future. And Five of Cups here is in a reverse, which means denial, retracting themselves. Someone's going to be retracting themselves due to some network connection here. People are going to be asking how you know this person, how this and that. Is some proof coming out, judgment, proof, karmic judgment. All right, this judgment is very heavy. And you guys, me personally, all right, when things, because we can ask spirit a lot of things, especially if we're in a good side of the angel. I always ask for karmic justice more than justice. Of course, justice for all, okay? But karmic justice is very heavy. Karmic justice is something that happens to you. God forbid, if it's bad, that you do bad, it's going to jeopardize the rest of your life. You're going to remember what you did the rest of your life. You're going to know why that happens to you. You're going to feel coming in because the energy is going to switch. The intuition, the energy is going to let you know there's some switch of event happening that will affect you. That's what the judgment says here. So you see the dead coming out? That's when a skeleton comes out of people's closets. And sometimes we think, that's the thing, is sometimes we think nobody could see, nobody knows, nobody's going to find out, right? That's when we make mistakes, because there's always someone who knows. And there could be more than one person, all right? They know your dirty secrets. They know your skeleton in your closet. They know. And the judgment says, now it's going to come out. It's not going to come out like, you know, the way it's going to come out is going to hurt, okay? Because that means, because in this realm, there's some people that are protected. Nine of Cups, that could be the guardian angel here. And there's some people that have to, they have to struggle a lot. All right. It's just the way it is. They keep their head down and they do the work, or they, you know, they fulfill whatever a journey they have. But when other devil or evil energy comes in and try to block that soul for continue their path, that's when the karmic energy gets really upset. Because that's not your job to stop people. You're not the one to give people lessons. See, when people say that to someone, oh, that's going to be your lesson. That's the worst thing you could say to someone. That will be your lesson. Because that means that you put yourself in the position of the Most High, which we're not. We're just, we're just flesh. And that's something that you should never do. And that is like a boomerang effect. It comes back to you. So there's some type of negative energy coming back towards someone, and I feel someone is very emotional. They're going to have a long time to think about what they did. I see opportunity taking out of someone's path, because the Six of Pentacles is in a reverse. Maybe there was some energy investing in someone. You need this, let me help you with that. You need this, you let me help you with that. And it was very easy for someone as being taken out. It's being taken away because of the hurt. Someone here, someone with experience, someone who made some profound reflection is foreseeing something about that King of Pentacles. And the Hermit is, I mean, it's discernment. Someone who has a lot of discernment. So someone who brings fact of the matter, who says, this is it, and this is what happened. Cause and effect. He comes in and explains to you, especially after the judgment. Someone's going to have a long time to think about what they did. All right, that's what I see here. They're going to have to think a long time about their action here. All right. Nine of Pentacles. King of Swords in a reverse and a strength. Sometimes I restrain myself in my reading because, you guys, I want to tell you real example of what I've seen happen to people, but I really don't want to scare anybody. And like I said, it's not for me to say this happened, but there's things that, a lot of things that I've seen, okay, that I've seen. Maybe it happened to you too. Someone or something, someone came to hurt you or to do something, and then shit happened in their life after that. You know, you've seen it. Maybe you've seen it more than one time. Okay. But this is someone, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who has no care for other people but themselves. They're coming from their ego. They have no respect for women, men, nobody but themselves. This is definitely an evil energy here. Okay. Knight of Cups here. They're trying to really go back on their path and try to eliminate proofs and I see, like, you know, document being shred. I see emails being deleted, cache cookies in the phone, trying to remove something because they know the judgment is coming in. And this is strong. It's in the future in the right position. I've seen them trying to really take away proofs, tangible proof, quick, but they're just, it's not going to work. They want to be perceived a certain way, but I think what's going to happen is the Hermit here, someone with experience, going to go deeper, because not everybody could be easily impressed, right? And some people learn to see people under the facade. Okay, you learn that with experience sometimes, to look under the facade. Okay, and with this King of Swords in the reverse, that's a man who's really upset. Okay, this King of Swords in the reverse, he's very mad. He's dangerous because he's losing. He's not getting the same amount of support that he used to get. Maybe there was some money taken away from him. He lost money. Maybe people used to give him money. Maybe people used to donate to him. That has stopped right now. That has stopped, because the Nine of Pentacles here is like this. That's what I was telling you at the beginning. You know, this King of Pentacles trying to entangle someone here, working towards getting someone's attention. It could be a married woman, but normally the Nine of Pentacles is like, you know, there's the single status. All right. I feel that they were trying to act like they were single. All right. There's a divine masculine who was living a lie. And not just a lie about their connection, but the money they have. They made some bad choices in terms of finances. Nine of Swords, be careful, you guys, because that's a very negative energy. This man in a reverse, this is someone who could actually have someone killed. This is someone who could say, I want that person killed. That King of Swords in a reverse is not using his brain. He's utterly, his ego has been scratched down, and he can't tolerate that. He's going to fight for that. And King of Swords in the reverse with the King of Pentacles in the reverse is someone who's truly not who they were, because the King of Pentacles normally is stable. He's a good father, a good husband. The King of Swords in the reverse, I'm not saying that he's not, but is the opposite of Earth. So someone could have been harsh. They were presenting themselves as being empathic, as being compassionate, as being generous towards women or towards other people, and then we come to find out with the judgment that's absolutely not true, and that's exactly the opposite of who they are. But I'm going to end this reading here. You guys, please comment this video. Let me know how this resonated with you. Like and share the video. Until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.